This is Hot FM.
Today we are shooting another installment of A Day in the Life. Now, as a kid, I always wanted to be a traffic cop. And today I will be spending time with an officer called John Bezaidenhout and finding out exactly what a day in the life of a traffic officer is. So the Ghost Squad was started in 2009. Why did you decide to get involved with the Ghost Squad?
When I joined traffic services, I always heard about the Ghost Squad, guys with the unmarked motorcycles and that. And we had an operation with them one day at the N2 Weybridge. And immediately, it's like you can say that I fell in love with it. And I just worked my way up.
How does your family feel about the fact? Because what you are doing, it is quite a dangerous job. I mean, anything can happen to you at any time, and we hear so many stories. How do they deal with it?
They know it's my passion. And at one stage, they didn't totally agree with what I do, but they know what I love. They know this is what I love, and they support me. You can't bring your heart to work, because this is going to get you into trouble.
Of course it is. Now I want to ask you, what has been the craziest thing that you've had to deal with? The craziest situation you've been in?
Craziest situation is I actually pulled a woman over for a cell phone the other day, and she tried to throw herself in front of vehicles.
You're joking.
No, I'm serious.
Why?
She tried to commit suicide.
Oh my goodness. And then what did you do?
Well, I had to calm her down, firstly, and secondly, I just grabbed her and put her back in a vehicle, because she was almost struck by a bus and a truck.
Oh, wow. So you are faced with very interesting things. We would think of road rage ridiculously, and then someone just wants to throw themselves in front of other cars.
Exactly.
Well, then what do you do after that? Do you give her a ridiculous fine?
I had to calm her down, so I got a family member to come fetch her. I left the fine because that wasn't the most important thing at the time, do you understand?
Yes.
So It's not always about just writing fines, locking people up. Sometimes you have to use discretion, and that was just the best call at that time to make.
So we've just gotten off the N2. We are on Buga Avenue. We have gotten on the radio. The officers got notification of the fact that there has been a shooting. So they are now responding to that call, and we are on our way there, which is why the sirens that you are hearing, it's all part of everything. It's what's happening right now. Can you give us info on what the call was that you just received? What is it that we're responding to?
One of our ghost officers pulled over a vehicle, and then they were approached by armed suspects, and then shooting took place. They shot at the officer, and he shot back. Apparently somebody laying down, and we don't know who it is.
So we have just arrived at the scene of the incident. We can't show you too much, but all I can tell you is that this job is not for the faint-hearted. Their cars are unmarked, but you know what? They really are protecting us. They are doing everything they can to make sure that Cape Town and South Africa is safe and sound for all of us.
This is Hot FM.